Okay, we hear it all the time, right? AI is coming for our jobs. But what if the single most important skill for the future has nothing to do with mastering prompts or learning to code? What if it's all about a fundamental shift in how we think? In this explainer, we're going to break down the one trait you truly need to not just survive, but to absolutely win in the AI era.
And let's be real, the stakes are incredibly high. The source material for this says it flat out. This change is happening way faster than most people think. Why? Because AI is quickly mastering skills that, until now, were exclusively human. Now, this isn't about scaring you, it's about getting you ready.
So that brings us to the million-dollar question. If it's not about being a tech wizard, then what is it? Well, the answer isn't some technical skill you can just learn in a weekend course. Nope. It's a completely different way of approaching your work, your creativity, and how you lead.
It all starts right here, with a new AI mindset. See, the people who are going to thrive are the ones who stop looking at AI as a threat, or even just a simple tool, and start seeing it as a partner, a collaborator in a brand new way of thinking.
This flips a really common fear right on its head. People worry, is AI going to make me dumber? But think about it. Does using a calculator make you worse at math? No way. It frees you up to do more complex math, way faster. The exact same principle applies here. You can use AI as a crutch that weakens your mind, or you can use it as a personal trainer that makes your thinking sharper and way more dangerous. There's this perfect anecdote from the source material that just nails this idea. The author was homeschooling his kids. Instead of just letting them use AI to cheat, he helped them build a prompt that teaches them physics and math through something they already love, soccer and Cristiano Ronaldo. And the result? They learned faster and totally aced their tests. That is AI as a trainer, not a cheat sheet. So once you adopt this new mindset, you can start focusing on what really matters, sharpening the uniquely human skills that no machine can ever replicate. We're talking about taste and vision. First up, let's talk about taste. And this isn't about what you like or don't like. It's about your ability to recognize greatness instantly. Think about a legendary music producer like Rick Rubin. He can't always explain the music theory behind why a song is going to be a massive hit, but he just knows it when he hears it. That's taste. It's a highly refined pattern recognition for excellence. So how do you get it? Well, you have to immerse yourself in excellence. You've got to get around people who are doing incredible work. Study the masters in your field, whether that's through coaching or just binging their content on YouTube. You need to curate your social media feed so it's a masterclass, not a distraction. And here's the most important part. When you see something brilliant, don't just consume it. Stop and analyze it. Ask yourself, why is this so good? What makes this work? That's how you train your brain to spot those patterns. Okay, next up is vision. If taste is about recognizing what's great right now, vision is about seeing what could be great tomorrow. It's that uncanny ability to look around corners and connect dots that other people don't even see. And this example is just perfect. Henry Ford didn't invent the assembly line by studying other car companies. No, he saw it in a totally different world, a meat packing plant, and he had the vision to say, hey, we can apply that to building cars. See? The biggest breakthroughs almost always come from these unexpected cross-industry connections. And the good news is, you can totally train this muscle. You have to block out time every single week just to think, no distractions. And you need to actively study innovations happening outside of your world. And then you use AI like a sparring partner. Pitch it your ideas. Let it pressure test your assumptions. Ask it all the what-if questions. It can be an incredible co-pilot for exploring what's next. All right, so beyond taste and vision, there's one final layer that, honestly, might be the most important of them all. In a world of infinite AI-generated content, the ultimate human edge is genuine care. And here's the bottom line, the crucial point. An AI can fake a conversation, it can analyze data like a supercomputer, it can even generate beautiful art. But what it can never, ever do is genuinely care about another person's dreams, their success, or their well-being. That is and will always be a fundamentally human thing. And don't make the mistake of thinking care is just some soft, fluffy skill. It is a massive strategic advantage. The most valuable companies on Earth weren't built by one person hoarding all the success. No, they were built by leaders who truly wanted to see their people win. Think about it. Microsoft didn't just make its founders rich. It created over 12,000 millionaires among its employees. Now that is the power of shared success. So how do you actually lead with care? It comes down to your actions. You have to genuinely get to know your team's personal goals and figure out how to align them with the company's mission. You have to show them you value their opinion by always asking for their feedback before you give yours. And you celebrate their wins loudly and publicly. It's those kinds of actions that build the trust and loyalty that AI can never touch.
Okay, so this all leads us to the ultimate trait, the role you have to embrace to really succeed from here on out. You have to stop being the doer and become the director. So what's the difference? Well, the doer uses AI to work faster, sure, but there's still the one doing the work. It's kind of like buying a self-driving car, but keeping your hands gripped on the wheel the whole time. It just doesn't make sense. The director, on the other hand, treats AI like a super capable team. They set the strategy, they provide the vision, and then they let the AI handle the execution.
And this entire workflow has a name. It's the 10-80-10 rule. Your job is that first 10%, the creative strategy, the big idea. Then you hand off a whopping 80%, all the heavy lifting and execution, to your AI team. Your final job is that last 10%, where you come back in and apply your human taste to refine and polish the final product. To really become that director, you need to master 3 things. First, you've got to live and breathe the 10-80-10 rule. Second, you have to change how you prompt. Stop giving AI detailed instructions. Instead, define your goal and ask the AI to question you for the details it needs. That's called pull prompting. It pulls the info out of you. And finally, you have to rebuild your workflows from the ground up to be AI first.
You know, when you put this all together, you start to realize that getting obsessed with which specific AI tool to use is, well, it's missing the entire point. Your biggest competitive advantage isn't going to be a tool. It's going to be you. It's your ability to think clearly, to lead boldly, and to apply that uniquely human touch of caring deeply. And that really leaves us with one last big idea to chew on. We've been so focused on what AI might take away from us. But what if its real purpose isn't to replace you at all? What if its purpose is to handle that 80% of the grunt work, just so we have the time and the space to double down on what makes us truly human? Our creativity, our vision, and our ability to connect with and care for each other. I mean, what would you do with all that time?